Good morning, good morning. Good morning, lovers. Let's see who's joining us here. Panelists and attendees. Good morning. Type in the chat. Let me know how you guys are feeling. How are you feeling? What's up, Erica? Should we post this live on Facebook, you guys? Oh, wow. Look at everyone here showing up. Wow, wow, wow. Jenny, Elise, Charlene, LaQuinta, Kamel, Erica, Debbie, Cindy, Angela, Christina, Roxanne, Angela, Jenny, Crystal, Melissa, Erica. Wow. Ty, Eve, Mary, Crystal, Victoria. Good morning, Daria. Victoria from Alberta. How are you feeling? How are you lovers feeling? Go ahead and type it in the chat. I'm so excited to be here with you. Yes, blessed to be here. Anita, Micah, good morning. Good evening, Sarah. Can we start with a big deep breath? Excited for the connection. I'm so grateful that you are all here tuning in at this time of what I believe is an opportunity for great awakening on the planet. A time of going within, a time of unifying, a time of really getting to know what and who you really are, a time of leading with love. Big deep breath. And for many, it is a very scary time. There is a lot of fear. There is a lot of change. And I believe that the other side of this time will be so much better than it is now. But right now we're kind of in the middle of it, yeah? I always like to say God's source spirit puts you in a pile of shit, and how you get out becomes your service to the world. And a lot of you have been called to be born at this time to do this work. So I'm really excited that you're joining me. While we have over 76, 80 people here joining us live, while we're waiting for people to tune in, I pulled a card for us this morning. So I'm going to read from this deck, the secret language of light. This is the card that I pulled today. So appropriate. It's called Inward Revolution. Inward Revolution. So I'm going to read. You are always moving forward, even when you feel like you are going backward. Your path may seem to go up and down or inward and outward. The spiral is a symbol of your soul journey. It represents the cyclical adventure into your heart center. You will continually revisit aspects of your life to bring you to deeper understanding. Difficulties and challenges can command a greater focus as they help to build bigger and better dreams and desires. Each cycle of life is an important stepping stone that expands into the next. Your life will only feel authentic when you come to your own conclusions. We're going to talk about this here today in greater detail. An inward revolution will open you to the wisdom of your soul. It is a path we must all take to truly know and love ourselves. From this place, we move outward back into the world, empowered with our soul's wisdom. You are worthy of all you desire, no matter where you are in your spiral. Inward revolution. This is what's happening right now on planet Earth with this coronavirus. We are all forced into quarantine. We are all being forced into isolation. We have an opportunity in this adversity to go within. Know thyself. The coronavirus is this kind of expression of the separation that exists, that has existed, that is now ending. And we are being called to own our reflections, the people in our family, the people closest to us. I'm going to share a story. I spent a week in a retreat doing yoga every day, meditation, getting massages, people coming to clean the casita. I was like, oh my God, can I really accept all of this? Can I really have all of these people supporting me, cooking for me, cleaning for me? And there was a woman in the yoga class that reminded me of my mother. She was older, in her 70s, a little bit unflexible, and she didn't understand. She couldn't hear the yoga teacher. And there was a time in the yoga class when there was a difficult exercise and she had to do something else. And then the yoga teacher said, so-and-so, you can come back and join us now. And she told me, hey, put your foot forward. And I realized that it was my time to reach out and connect with my mother. This woman's phone was ringing in the yoga studio, and I was thinking, oh my God, it's my mother calling me. My mother, I'd separated myself from her for several months, even before Christmas. All I could think about were the things she said to me in childhood. And that separation caused a great stress. Separation from other people causes stress on your immune system. It weakens you. This is why now, at this time of unification and coming back to love, is so important. In the yoga class, there was another moment where we had to move to the wall. There was a man in the yoga class, the only one, my reflection of the feminine, my reflection of the masculine. You are going to be seeing your reflections in others because we are one consciousness that is everything trying to experience itself. So this reflection of the masculine didn't have a place. He didn't have space in the yoga studio. My reflection of the masculine, my husband, who had recently said to me the same thing. I don't have space, Vanessa. You're this like comet freaking charging, flying, and you leave this wake of freaking vacuum in your dust, you know, and he didn't have space. He didn't feel he could ask for space. You know, everyone has their own story, their own thing that they're working on. But I moved over on the wall and gave him space. And then he came over and he said, he apologized for taking space. And I said, no, don't apologize. I said, let me move my crap over. I flopped the yoga mat to give him space. The reflection of my masculine, the reflection of the feminine. You're going to see your relationships within your closest relationships mirrored in those people in your now experience outside in the world. We are one God consciousness trying to experience itself in any given moment. And we have an opportunity to own these reflections and collapse the separation and come back to loving. And the how of it, I'm explaining to you in this story. That's how we learn. When the yoga class was finished, I realized that this man was actually this woman's grandson. So when the yoga class finishes, they come out with this little nourishment. They come out with a green smoothie and a banana protein chocolate smoothie. And I took one of each and I put them on the floor, and I went to protect them from my unconscious mother because I thought, you know, this was something she would do. She would like get up and kick over the freaking smoothies with her big feet. And then I thought to myself, you know, why would I want to protect my own spiritual nourishment from my mother when she only nourished me with the best food when I was growing up? She couldn't nourish me with emotional nourishment because she didn't have it. She didn't have it to give. You can only give what you've got. And I thought this to myself, why would I be protecting this spiritual nourishment from her at this time? And then the man in the yoga center, her grandson, said, hey, let me take you back to the hotel, to the casita. And she didn't hear him because she's older. She didn't hear him. And then, she said, oh yeah, you're right. If you don't guide me back to the hotel, I might never make it home. I'd be totally lost. I'd never make it home without you. And I realized in that moment that I needed to, share the spiritual wisdom, nourishment with my mother and bring her home back to love. And this is what you are all here. This is why we're all here at this time. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe that you haphazardly joined my email list, showed up made time to be here. There's no coincidence that you are attracted to this message, this work of being a love leader. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, your potential clients, the world needs you now more than ever to shine your light and your love in the world, or they won't make it home. Love is kind. Love is patient, and love is understanding. And I went home and I reached out and I called my mom and shattered years of anger and resentment and confusion, misunderstanding. And she was very open to it. Big, deep breath. So owning our reflections, ending separation. Many of us are with children at home. How many of you guys have kids at home? We got 3 here in the house. Holy smokes, a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, and an 11-year-old. Wow. It's a beautiful time. But we're really being called right now to heal and end separation, open up, own our reflections, be honest with each other, and also go within and look and see who and what we really are. Fear exists, separation exists when we project ourselves out of the present moment. And I have a huge purpose here on planet Earth, which is to help women overcome fear and thrive. And there has never been a better opportunity for you to pivot your career, to pivot your services, to take your power back now. Tell your boss, the government, to fuck right off and really show up to your calling. You have an opportunity right now. This adversity is an opportunity for you to actually really lean in and use this time to learn new skills, to put your business online. I really appreciate each and every one of you for all of the comments that you've made. I so enjoyed reading. A lot of you guys have questions about our programs. A lot of you guys have questions about, I want to join you. I want to work with you. Payment plans. What do you got for us? We have some really amazing things. We've been listening to our audience. We have different program offerings to support you at this time. And I really I want to share those with you, but I want to really just share right now how to do this. How do we do this? How do we move out of separation into loving vibration? How do we do this love leadership, Vanessa? What do I do when I can't get off the freaking floor and I'm a puddle and I'm a mess and the freaking emotions are like banging down my door, ripping me apart from the inside out? Big deep breath. I spent a good week or 2 weeks in that process of cleaning and clearing the masculine and feminine reflections in my, let's call sleep, let's call it when you go to another planet or to another sphere. I don't really believe there's no real sleep, there's just different planes of consciousness. I would sleep on my left-hand side and process all my feminine reflections, wake up in the middle of the night, own that, reach out to this person. As you tune in and as you create space for yourself, and go within, quiet the mind, you will connect with what you really are. You're this loving vibration, You will also most likely encounter a lot of pain, emotional pain stuck in the physical body. So I had this physical pain in my knee. I'm going to tell you another story for how to do this, because these are the questions that you asked me, which I really appreciate and I want to answer. I had a pain in my knee, okay? And a friend of mine came over, dear friend of mine, she came over and did this massage on my knee. It was so deep, it bruised my leg. And later that night, all that pain came out of the body. Viciousness, anger, rage. Thank God I have, an incredible husband who can like hold that storm and not get fucking blown away. I saw myself as every color of the rainbow. I have been the narcissist and the lover, the hater and the healer. We have been all of it. We have been all of it. And every time my leg would hurt, I would use the jets and the jacuzzi and more of the pain would come out for me to see. I would think about so-and-so and this person, and the click, 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 the pieces would connect. And it was an opportunity to reach out and have conversation with people and own those parts of myself that I have been, the separation that I created in my mind that caused stress and untold disharmony with others. People in my family, people on my team. That was a fucking humbling experience, man. Holy shit. And there would be more pain. So the physical body stores our emotional pain. And when we can do certain things like yoga. How many of you guys have one of those foam rollies? You can order them on Amazon. They're amazing. Roll out with these little black Yamuna balls. What are they called? You roll out the pain in your body. Meditation, baths. There's some great music. I think I'm going to create for you guys. I have an idea to create like just a PDF of radical self-care tools, things that I've been eating, doing, being, using tools on this journey. So I'll create for you guys a radical self-care PDF. I've shared it with a lot of our clients and on social media. If you guys go onto my Facebook page, some of the music that I've really enjoyed to open our hearts, calm the mind. This is a time of radical self-care. This is an opportunity for you. So pain in the body is kind of like a big boulder in a river. The river of what? The river of information that's available to us. It's like a big boulder and the information it's got to like squeeze itself around the river instead of just being a channel. So when we move pain out of the physical body, we actually open our being up to receive more information faster, downloads. It's pretty fucking wild. And all of these feelings, they won't go away until, that's why it's pain in the body. It's just this old story, this old version, this old reflection, this old decision knocking, saying, can you please love me? Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 love me. Love is patient, love is kind, love is understanding. This is not of the faint-hearted. People are like, oh, Vanessa, this love leadership, the fucking fairies and the daisies and the fucking unicorns. Let me tell you what, this is not fairy daisy fucking unicorn work, folks. This is some hard shit. Facing yourself, knowing yourself, loving yourself. This is one of the most courageous, hard things you will do. And so fucking worth it. So necessary. You were born to do this. Why they don't teach us this shit in school, I don't know, man. I don't know. Why do they teach us math and 1+1 instead of real emotional intelligence, which is one of the things that we here at Take Your Power Back Now are deeply committed to bringing to you, our community, and not just about business, about love and relationships, about spirituality and ascension, about health and healing. We're really getting ready here to launch some phenomenal digital products, some new teachers, people that have worked with me and my husband on the inside of our marriage when we had a separation last year, and have become a better, unified, stronger front, both for our family and also for the world at large in our business. There's some really exciting things that are coming in the calm. And this is also a time of death and rebirth, these cycles in nature. The old part of you, the old way you made money, the old way you behaved, the old unconscious you, that's all dying. And it's necessary. And in that space, there gets to be born something new. But we have to let go. Holy fuck, did I have a hard time letting go. Rebirth is hard. I'm kind of trying to follow here on the messages. There's a lot of people here, a lot of comments, and I love it. Please keep posting them. I kind of see them popping up here on the bottom. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Anytime we come back to the breath, we come back to our present moment. Feel all the feelings. They all want to leave. Facing them. Ridding them, having them come out of the body so we can be a greater channel for love to express itself. Letting go of how we think things have to be. I have to do, I have to do, I have to be, I have to do. No, you don't. The only thing you have to do is be loving. Quiet the mind. Get in touch with that part of you, that one consciousness, that loving vibration, and what people call intuition. That's what leads you now. Love is leading us now, or the fear, the separation. We're committed to teaching you tools for communication and understanding, not just within your business, but every relationship you have, your clients, your family. You know, when we are validating people's emotions, we come into connection and unification and understanding. Love is patient, love is kind, love is understanding. Sometimes love is the fucking sword of truth, man. Okay? That's sometimes love. Yeah, man. Sometimes people need a big wake up. Ding, ding. Let's do it. Let's, you know, I'm continuously working on sharp sword, soft heart. Doesn't need to be sharp. But the truth needs to be told. Yeah, it is. And it cuts the shit away. That's right. Yeah. Sharp sword. You don't want to nick somebody's ear off with the sword, though. People need their ears. You know what I mean? You don't want to cut somebody so sharp. It doesn't need to be like that. So we're all behaving from our wounded inner child with its projections and its protection mechanisms. That would be called the sharp sword, maybe. All of our actions are coming from this wounded inner child self, the part of ourself that we separated from out there, put it out because it's so painful. We don't want to deal with it, which we also project other people, and we get triggered by other people. It's a beautiful opportunity when you get triggered by somebody to say, oh, wow, I have been that and that and that and that part and aspect of that person that I'm really angry at right now. Fuck, fascinating. Dissolve, unification, loving oneness. That's how it's done. So we're either behaving, it's a time to heal that wounded inner child. There's a really awesome video program that I'm putting together for you guys. Oh my God, we got so much cool shit cooking up here, man. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to share our cool, not just high-end mastermind programs, but digital products that you guys can consume and digest right now from the comfort of your own home at different price points to really serve each and everybody. So we're either behaving from this wounded inner child self, and there's a cool Heal Your Inner Child training video with a PDF that I've created for you guys, or we're using these triggers and projections as an opportunity to unify again, come back to self, come back to loving. And that loving is what guides you. I built this company, this whole entire thing from intuition, you guys. Love leading. Now we have Google on board. We got 5 people on Google's team that are like, we want to help support your movement, Vanessa. Your company is freaking just what the world needs right now. And we want to help you get your message out there to a lot more people. How can we support you? It's an incredible time. I know that it is a time right now when people are freaking out for good reason. People are afraid for their families being sick. They're afraid people are going to die. We're in social isolation. People are wearing face masks. The government is freaking locking down. At any moment, the fucking UFOs could land in my front yard, guys. I'm a little bit freaked out about that, I'll be honest with you, okay? It's my own thing right now. The world is a fucking scary place. I'm not going to sugarcoat this and fairy dust and freaking angel dust this. This is a really radical time of grand awakening of human consciousness. And where there is a lot of darkness, there is also a lot of light. And we have a choice. We have a choice right now. Are we going to play on the darkness, or are we going to freaking move into the light and be that light for others? Now I know I've been working so hard here to get all of these, products aligned and working through and revamping our content and updating it for the last several months here. It's been cleanup time to take your power back now. And I know why. There has never been a better time for you guys to do this. Your job is over. Maybe you lost your income and you're looking for a new way to support your family. Learn online marketing skills, take your services. Maybe you're a fitness coach, a health nutritionist. Maybe you're great with children. Maybe you have a wonderful way with relationships. Maybe you're a spiritual, a mindset master. Maybe you have, health tips, energy detox, body detox tips, how to calm your nervous system. Maybe you're a business and leadership coach. Maybe you know a lot about social media. Guys, you can offer your services online now. This is the best time in the world to take your fucking power back now. Do you know I was raised by an artist father and a natural health practitioner nurse? She sent me to see an acupuncturist when I was like 11 years old. She'd have me make these like little concoctions and teas and all this flower remedy when I would get sick, it was all natural health. Like my parents were fucking renegades, love leaders. They didn't give a fuck about the system. They didn't give a shit about it. Fuck the government and all their fucking stupid rules. They're going to start vaccinating people. I imagine that these vaccinations that they want to give us, I'm kind of nervous that they're going to make us get vaccinated to get on planes and then chip us and be able to track us and shit. We're going to see a lot of darkness now coming to light. A lot. And there has never been a better time to become sovereign, to really know who and what you are as a conscious creator. Take your power back now. Stop looking out there and listening to the fake news and the media and the bullshit. Go within. Know thyself. Tune into that knowing. What did it say here in the card today? An inward revolution will open you to the wisdom of your soul. And it says, your life will only feel authentic when you come to your own conclusions. I'm not your guru. I'm not your guru. You are your own knowing. I would love more than anything if I can help support you to go inside and own that, connect with that, understand how to use that, how to use the power of your mind, how to get inside your subconscious and redo all the bullshit stories, old concepts of self, unify separation, source yourself and your life and your business from love. That excites the fuck out of me. I would love to help you with your copywriting and naming your programs. Love to help connect you with my team to have all of this marketing ninja Facebook ads and online technology connected with your message. I fucking love to do that more than anything. But I am not your guru. You are your own knowing. And this is what this time of grand awakening is inviting each and every one of you to. Big deep breath. Ah, Elizabeth, so many answers. All are within each of us. Yes. Sharon says, that's why I took your class 45 years ago. I'm going to share with you guys some of the different programs that we have. But first, I just want to make sure I go through this whole list here. Give me a moment, because I wrote this down. I want to make sure that I cover everything. Radical self-care, calming your nervous system. I'm going to share with you guys a PDF on radical self-care. I think I covered all of this. The 5G. Jesus, Murphy. In the end of all of this, you guys, real love is the only thing that's real. That's it. Real love is the only thing that's real. Time is another illusion. Separation, another illusion. And if we're loving and being sourced from love, everything else you see dissolves. And we can have what we want so fast. I want to share with you what my friend Freedom calls the fuck yeah joy state. So let me connect with you. Let me share this. When you connect with what you really want, you know, a lot of you guys have asked me questions about, Vanessa, I want to join your program. I want your help. I want to work with your team. Show me how to do this. I want to attract my partner. I mean, beautiful questions, you guys. Do you have a payment plan option? All this cool stuff. When we connect with our fuck yeah joy, the thing that we really want, and not separate ourselves from that vibration by saying, I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't have the money. Oh, I don't have, you know, right now from this vantage point in my physical reality, I don't know how that's going to happen. See, that's more separation. No. This is what I want. This is, and how do you even get to that place where you open up a space for exploration, willing to show up and say, I don't even know how I'm going to get there, or I don't even know how. I don't even know what it looks like, but something is not working, and I want to explore what this could look like. Being willing to explore, creating a safe space to explore is the first step. And as you know, I've done this with my husband, with my team, with our clients, opening up safe space to explore what that highest joy fuck yeah state is. We all know within, it's our desires that are calling it. So really going to that place and unifying with it and saying, I can have it. I don't know how it's going to happen. That's not your job. And in that moment, right, it requires you to let go of what you have now. In that moment of connection, universe goes, and it reorganizes itself to reflect to you that is already in your now present time. It's already right in front of your face. But it can't show itself to you in the form of money, finances, love, opportunity, job, whatever it is, house, sauna, whatever it is you're manifesting, until you let go of this state over here. It happens so fast. The universe wants to give you what you want so fast. You want money to do a course. There's so much money in this planet. There's so many resources that you actually have access to right now that you're just not aware of. And that's the truth. Victoria, yeah, I got an infrared sauna the other day. I'm like, how does this thing work? I'm not sweating in here, but apparently it's really cool. Oh, There is so much available to you guys. So I want to open up for live Q&A here. I want to really connect and tune in with you. I also want to honor a lot of you. We had over 400 people register for this live stream call and ask me specific questions about, Vanessa, I want to work with you. Can you please offer us a discount? Can you please, how can we start working with you and your team? I want to do your 10K and 30-day mastermind. It's an expensive, heavy duty. Now we've made it a 90-day program, so it's extended. And so we've listened to you guys, and what we've done is we've opened up for a limited time our Wealthy Coach Academy training. And I want to talk briefly about this, share with you our link, and then move on and really open up space to have conversations with you or and answer questions. It doesn't have to be related to our programs, but I would be doing you a disservice not to offer this to you at this time. So we have, we've run a 10K and 30-day program for light workers, healers, coaches, experts, online marketers, women leaving jobs and moving their services online. We've hosted this 10K and 30-day program now. It's been since 2012, so over 8 years, that specific program. And what it involves is getting really clear on your story. The story that your story of your life forces you to look at your reflections and heal them. How to use your authentic voice in your marketing. How to get clear on your coaching program. What are you here to do? What are you here to serve? Who is your ideal client? What problems do you solve for profit? We help you create a sales attraction system, and we help you get clear on your coaching program. Whether it's something you offer for $1,000 or $3,000 or $5,000, we show you how to get your message out there on social media and Facebook advertising to create a tribe. So if you are stuck at home, you can't go out and meet people at networking events, how to use online marketing. We start you off with $5 a day in Facebook ad spend. That's your investment, $5 a day in Facebook ad spend to build a tribe. And then we teach you sales and marketing. We teach you live streaming. We teach you how to build an email list. We teach you how to run masterminds once you've gotten your first 3 to 5 coaching, one-on-one coaching clients. Now we move you to a mastermind model, which is where you can really start to serve more of one-to-many. Okay, this is all inside our 10K and 30-day program, and it comes with a lot of live support, and it's a heavier ticketed price point, which not a lot of people can afford. And so what we've done is we've taken the membership site, all of the content, and we've put it into a membership site called the Wealthy Coach Academy. It's all of our training. There's no live support, but you can consume this on your own. And we've put it at a discount for the next 48 hours. So I'll share with you guys the link to that here. If you want to check it out, you can watch. There's a video training at the top of the page. And we've made it really affordable for everybody. And you can check it out. The website is takeyourpowerbacknow.com/WCA, Wealthy Coach Academy. So takeyourpowerbacknow.com/WCA. A lot of our clients have started there, and then they've moved up and joined us in the live support mastermind. So that's available to you. When you click on that page, you'll see you can watch a training. It'll tell you what's included in the program. You can read the sales page if you want, and it's on special for the next 48 hours. Does it serve you if you're in the 10K program? No, if you're already in the 10K and 30-day program, you already have all that content and the support and the 4 live Q&As a week and all the one-on-one calls and the Facebook support. So if you're already in the 10K program, you already have that. It's just the membership site access. So this is something maybe you might want to share. I don't know if you have friends that are, or colleagues who are freaking out and don't know what to do at this time. There's a huge module 4 is all about mindset. We really show you how to open up and peek inside and look at your subconscious programming and take your power back from the past, from fear. Business is a really great vehicle to get your message out in the world, but it's going to require you to heal all of your shit inside first. visibility blocks. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to tell my story. All that stuff has to be cleaned out before you can show up and pull triggers on all this cool marketing stuff. So it's very much a world of inner work and inner healing before the outer reflection and the marketing and the sales stuff can happen. And I love to, we have an incredible team. Do you know we are over 30 people on this team at Take Your Power Back now? Fuck. This little Canadian here, a couple of years ago, decided, you know what, I'm going to lean all in. I'm going to say F off to my boss and all the control out there. And I'm going to freaking do this. I made a ton of mistakes. In hindsight, I'm grateful for. But I've created these courses to not just have sales out there, spirituality over here, mindset over here, healing over there, but it's all encompassed for you on that journey of reinventing yourself, of unifying yourself, taking your power back, and putting, really working on your worthiness, working on the clarity pieces, and creating your own portable, profitable business. Guys, I'm sitting here. I have an O-ring light. I have my computer. It's on a few books here, and this is behind me is the bathroom here. I got a really cool kind of setup, but this is a computer and iPhone, and away you go. There's never been a better time to learn. You guys have time now. All right, so stay tuned, guys. We're launching a whole new suite of digital products for you. We're starting with this Wealthy Coach Academy version. You have access to all of the training. There's a ton of cool bonuses that I've put in there, including the Heal Your Inner Child, business empathy. So take a look at that. Make sure you write down that link or copy it here from the chat. And I'm going to answer some questions. And I'd love for, if you guys have questions for me, please put them in the chat. Now is the time. I'm going to have, so this is celery juice. You know how good this is for you? Okay. What is the next step? After the 10K and 30-day program, we have 2 levels of our year-long mastermind. It's a great question. We have a gold and platinum program. Gold program is come and join our year-long community. We've made it really easy, a monthly payment plan for you guys to, now that you've learned the first and second kind of, how do I make my first couple of coaching sales online? I have clarity about my program. I have a tribe building. My ads are working. Holy fuck, I got a couple sales. Yeah. Okay. How do you now move into really hosting masterminds? Because I'm going to tell you something. The most profound blessing I have ever experienced has been witnessing and holding space for these women to gather and seeing the collaboration and the sisterhood and the healing and the expansion that happens when women gather in a mastermind. You can do them live, you can do them online. It's phenomenal. It blows my fucking socks off. So what our clients want to do is usually they get training for that in the 10K program, but they have questions. They want to know how to work, how do I do it? They want to learn best practices. So that's what we offer in the gold program. It's 2 live Q&As a week, usually with a tech team and usually one with me. Our planning webinar, some new content on sales and business empathy. So that's the gold program. And then we have an elite program, which includes live events. It includes more collaboration, some one-on-one calls, and 2 months of done-for-you marketing. We have a marketing company, a sister company called Illumo. So a lot of our clients are like, I don't want to even touch the fucking Facebook ads. I don't even want to go there. So we opened up a marketing agency. It's really just for our clients at this moment. People on our email list. We don't really promote it at all, but we give the elite clients 2 months of done for you for free. So that's our elite bikini business coach and the gold level. So that's what's after the 10K and 30-day mastermind. These are great questions. I'm going to keep going down. If we are brand new to this program, what is the best way to start with you? If you're brand new, Victoria, I would go to that link that I shared, takeyourpowerbacknow.com /WCA. I'm also going to share with you guys, if you that's the best place for you to start. And then our goal is to, get you learning, get you consuming the content, get a couple of sales, understanding how you can do this. And then if you want to, you can join us in the 10K and 30-day program. Michelle says, I'm a grad too. Love, love, love Vanessa and her team. Thank you, Michelle. Victoria, well, 30 people. Good for you, darling. Yeah, it's been, the team has grown. It's kind of like, I feel like sometimes I'm just hanging on to this love train flying at warp speeds. It has its own momentum now, this company. If I was part of the 10K but didn't speak with support team for my message yet, did previous courses for lack of a better word, do I purchase if at that point the clarity piece is exactly you're an angel? Yeah, so the Wealthy Coach Academy does not have live support. If you want live support, it's the 10K and 30-day program. And again, I think everyone should, take a look at that link that I've posted here and watch. There's a whole training video at the top of that page. If I was part of the 10K but didn't speak with your support team for my message, yet did previous courses for lack of better word, do I purchase if at that point the clarity piece is exactly? So this live support happens in the 10K and 30-day mastermind. That's where the live support happens, and you get one-on-one calls. You get your own personal mindset mentor. You get one-on-one calls in there with the Facebook ads team. You get a lot of you have every single day of the week, 4 days a week. We have 2-hour live Q&As for you. Take your pick, man. We got 4 a week. There's so much live support in that 10K and 30-day program. It's a heftier price point because of all the live people I have to pay to support you. So if you just want the content, it's the Wealthy Coach Academy. And that's the link that I've provided for you here. I hope that makes sense. If you do want more one-on-one calls in the 10K program, you can absolutely upgrade. We have a additional services tab in the membership site. Elizabeth, I'm already certified as a holistic nutritional specialist, transformational life coach. I will need more help, need more info to lean into WCA. What's offered? Your thoughts? Yep, Elizabeth. Again, this is definitely the website to go and check out. And make sure that you just copy and paste it. There's a link again. Thanks, Vanessa, for clarifying where to start your program. Woo, so clear now. Awesome. Sona, I'm on your 10K program, but I still can't get rid of the fear. Okay, let's talk about this of making online videos, thinking I'll not have enough to talk about, forget what to say. How can I overcome this fear? Wow, thank you so much, Sona, for being vulnerable and sharing. These are great questions. So here's a tip for you guys. Anytime you make it about you, this is, you're going to have the ego. You're going to battle with your ego. So at times when I'm really afraid, I won't make a video until I feel really good. I won't, I'll take a nap, I'll do something else, I'll go for a walk, and I'll start one when I feel inspired. Now, in the very beginning, when I started making videos, what I would do with my iPhone is I would shoot the video like this, selfie style, boo, 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 boo. Oops. Or I'd take the video camera and I'd put it over here and I'd shoot a video and I would watch it. I'd just rewatch a video. And if I didn't like it, I'd do it again. I'd do it maybe 30 freaking times until I got a version where I felt natural. Sometimes like the first 2 or 3 takes, I'm like still trying to figure out what the heck I want to say in my brain. I don't like to read scripts. I don't like that. I like to just channel. I just like to be here now. Like, today I showed up with, some notes here and I kind of went through it in my own natural process, but I had some notes, but I don't like to read stuff on scripts. It's not my favorite thing at all. So what you can do is shoot a video on your iPhone, shoot it 30 frickin' times, and then pick the best one out of there and post that one. And in our program in module 6, we have a whole live streaming module for you guys. I'm also going to share with you, if you want to read more about our 10K and 30-day program, that's the one with the live support. Here is the link, 10K and 30-day program.com. So go and check out both of these links. 10K in 30-day program.com. There's a place to apply there if that's the one you want with all the live support. And then the other one, just the digital, just purely digital content, which is less expensive. And again, we have a sale on now for the next 2 days. If you go to this link, takeyourpowerbacknow.com/WCA. Those are our 2 versions. But module 6 live streaming, we give you over, I don't know how many, 200. I think we give you 50 live stream headlines for each coaching niche. So if you're a health coach, here's like 50 or 100 live stream headlines that you could use. If you're a fitness coach, here's some examples that you could use. The stuff that I've done personally. If you're a business coach, if you're a relationship coach, and then of course, you can see the other different areas and blend them or edit them, because copy is really, I love words. Okay, love is words, and copywriting and marketing is taking vibration and putting it into word format. I love helping people get really clear on how to talk about who they are in the world using their language. So a lot of what happens on our live Q&As is I'll like poke questions at you, and just I'll be here quietly sitting, writing, channeling, and then I'll be like, okay, here's the name of your program. They're like, oh my God, I love that stuff. So language and word is like energy in a tangible physical format you can put out in the world. It's really powerful. So don't make it about you. Shoot the video 30 to 50 times, pick the best ones, no scripts, have a few, ideas. Use our video scripts that we provide for you. Guys, we give you video scripts. We give you headlines as well. And then once you're comfortable putting your videos out there, you're going to see people are going to come up to you and be like, oh my God, I love your video. Oh my God, I'm waiting for the next one. Even if they don't comment on social media, when we do eventually go back out into the world and you go to the grocery store, a lot of our clients say they see their friends and their friends are like, oh my God, I love your videos. They wait for it. They watch you. Right? You become the source for people to come and drink wisdom and nourishment from. It's pretty freaking rad. And as you become more comfortable, then you can start doing live streams. And I feel like live streams, like this is kind of like a live stream. It's even easier because you're not just talking to a blank, nobody's there camera, you're interacting with people. Super, super fun. Okay. Practice. Focus on serving others. Yes, the video pieces hung me up so much. I know, the fear of videos. What's really going on here, thank you, Debbie and Sharon, and also Sona for asking this question. The bigger issue is, what is so unsafe for you to be seen and heard? Because the physical act of doing a video it's like, ooh, it's triggering, but there's a deeper subconscious belief. Old belief is just an old decision that you haven't revisited and remade, that it's not safe to be seen and heard, that people will judge you, people will crucify you, people will kill you, people will, let's look at how the ego protects you using fear. It's, you know what I mean? This is a protection mechanism now, but it's protecting something that was made, a decision that you made maybe as a child that needs to be healed. That's why this inner healing work is so fucking important for light workers, for healers, for coaches, consultants, mentors, online experts. So that's what I'm more interested in working with you on. Because when we do that inner work and we clear up that belief and put a new belief for your now vision of success, you go out in the world like that. Great question. This is what visibility blocks really mean. It's just a part of your old self, a part of your wounded inner child that's knocking on you saying, heal me, please send me love, please remake this decision, please own this part of me, please. Our subconscious is a mechanism. We're all conscious creators, and our subconscious mind is a recording and playback device. It's like an oven. You put, roast beef in the oven, you get roast beef out in reality. You put, I'm only worth 50 grand a year, you get 50 grand a year out in reality. You put, I'm worth 50 grand a month, you get 50 grand a month out in reality. Yeah. This has been kind of like my, not obsession, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty obsessed, and not obsessed is like a bad word. Really just intrigued at how the mind works and how our emotions and our physical body and our soul and source and love really all intermingle to bring us this experience called life. And how can we make it really fucking awesome and juicy? And how can we live our purpose? And how can we help other people? And how can we feel great about what we do? How can we make this the most incredible fucking magic carpet ride possible? I'm kind of obsessed with that. So subconscious, we have a lot of this in all of our programs. There's a lot of mindset, because once we're clear on those old beliefs and those old stories and create new concepts of ourselves, the new self shows up and pulls triggers, gets to action. All this stuff that you had resistance on for years is like gone. And you're like, wow, I was so afraid of doing that video. I was so afraid of that Facebook ad. Holy shit, the thing's working. Wow. It happens in no time, because that's not the really important stuff. The really important stuff is, how we show up to put that into action. So again, on the opportunity to look inside and unify. Let's keep working through the questions. So Melissa says, how to better understand how to work with clients. So this is a great question. In the beginning of my coaching business, this is over 10 years ago, I had one process that I used successfully in my life. It was a law of attraction process. And at the same time, I was also doing some releasing work, like releasing attachments and understanding this thing called the ego and how it would separate us from this loving vibration that's always there, we always are in any moment of choosing, and learning how insidious this ego was. Like, it controlled my whole life. And as I was awakening to that consciousness in my life, this was over 10 years ago. So I had two processes that I really worked on, this law of attraction process and this inner kind of mind releasing from attachment, understanding what the ego is, and being lovingness. Those are the two things I really worked on. And I attracted a few clients, and all I would do was share with them these pieces that I was understanding and start helping them with that. And I was terrified that, maybe it wouldn't work for them, but it did. And then this is a magic carpet ride called, coaching and mentoring or helping other people, is that the universe sends you people that you can actually help. I mean, why would they be attracted to your marketing? That's why we use videos so much in teaching you guys how to connect with people. Because the universe, why would the universe send you, out of 8 billion freaking people on planet Earth, why would they send you that person? Why would that person be attracted to your marketing versus somebody else's? Doesn't make any sense. So this is why it's so important to get really clear on your authentic stories and infuse that into your marketing. Why we use video. Video is the next best thing with being there live, and you can do it from home. You got an iPhone, perfect. Smartphone, whatever, Samsung, doesn't have to be an iPhone. Boom. You're on, man. Social media, you can learn this stuff, guys. We have some women are 70 years old in our program. I don't give a shit how old you are. I don't care how much freaking experience you have. I don't care if you have one certification or no certification. I don't give a shit. I have 2 rules in my program. Rule number 1, no comparing yourself to anyone else out there. I don't care how many people you have on your email list, how many you don't. I care that you show up and that you lean in, and that you show up and ask questions and participate and are open to support and ask for help. That's all I care about. And that you're vulnerable. You're never going to be criticized or judged in my programs, ever. Safe space for healing to occur. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, no competing with any other woman. Fuck that noise. The time of competition amongst women is over, done. We rise together, yes? Those are my 2 rules. So you'll never be criticized or judged. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many people you have on your email list. If you have a website or you don't, I don't care. I don't care. Everyone's got to start from somewhere. I care that you show up, and in 90 days from now, your life and your business and your finances and your bank account can be radically different. And I'm not just saying, oh, maybe it'll work. We've taken over 700 coaches through this process in the last 3.5 years alone. Over 700. It works if you show up and work it. So the question that I went on a tangent with, and thanks for sticking with me on the tangent, is how do I do actually the coaching? I'm new to this. So what I did in the beginning was I taught what I knew. You know, and I trusted that the universe was sending me people that I could actually help. And then people started coming to me asking for me about sales and marketing help, because at that point in 2010, I launched my first book, From Bankrupt to Making $900 a Day. That was a book about sales and spirituality and law of attraction. Yes, I did go bankrupt, guys. I'm here to tell you that you can rise from the ashes like a phoenix rising. You know, adversity is a beautiful opportunity. Adversity is a wonderful opportunity. This is not a time to go back and recreate the same things that you didn't like. If life has come and taken, you know, a job from you, for example, it's an opportunity to reinvent yourself into something that's really going to really your fuck yeah joy. And there's never been a better time to use your time than now. So I hope that makes sense. We can cover more on the inside of the program. Just reading through some of the questions. Emma says, I did the 10K program and it resolved my visibility blocks, but I still seem to be afraid of allowing myself to receive. Please help. Any support for grads who still need more help to get off the ground? Love the 10K program, was getting a lot of momentum, but found it difficult to keep up after the 30 days. Still seem to be afraid to receive. Oh, this is a beautiful question, Emma. Awesome. So let's again look at, and we have a graduates Facebook group. So I don't know if you're not in there, but we do regular, you know, calls in there. We do videos in there, and we also have the gold program, so that you want to check your emails, Emma. We've sent that out a few times here. We opened up a different variation for you guys, but let's talk about your receiving muscle. Okay. So what is not safe? Everyone has what I call this glass ceiling. How safe is it? How much money can you really have before it triggers that's not safe to have too much? So when I went to the spa, I've been talking about going to a spa and a retreat and doing yoga every day and getting a massage every day. I told my husband, I need people to cook for me. I need people to clean for me. I need people to clean the fucking BMW. I want to do my work, and I want to be in pleasure, and I want to be channeling, and I want to be meditating, and then I don't want to fucking be doing cleanup fucking shit around the house. It's enough. So immediately I go to this retreat, the spa, for a night, and I say, you know what? I'm staying here for a week. I'm taking the week off work. The cleaning people come and clean the house. They come and they pull the curtains and they put chocolates on your pillows and they fluff the pillows and they clean up and they put new little bath salts for you. And I order room service. And I'm sitting here thinking, holy fuck, that happened so fast. It took my decision, my leaning into it, massage every day, yoga classes every day, beautiful nature, peace, quiet space, my own personal jacuzzi, run around naked, this beautiful place. It was just a decision. So what is that level of safety? What is that level? How much can you receive? And at what point does it become not safe? Now, again, we're looking at our subconscious blocks and beliefs about how much can you have. And I remember you, Emma. I remember you making your first $5,000 sales. I remember the movie that you've done, I think, with your dad's work. I think your dad was an artist. I'm thinking of the same Emma. We have hundreds and hundreds of clients here. But, you know, there's a level at which it's safe for you to have, and then you tip over into uncharted territory. And that, so I would say go back and revisit the work on module 4, the I'm a Conscious Creator process, and really find out what are your gremlins or your negative beliefs about how much is it safe for you to have. And use the work that you have access to for life. When you buy our programs, you keep the mindset work, you keep the product, the digital product, all the videos and the training, you keep it for as long as we're running the program. So you have that. Go back and watch those videos and do the work. I can't go inside your brain, Emma, and do this, install every single day for the next 30 days. I can't do that. I wouldn't want to do that for you guys because that's not empowering. That's giving you a fish in your mouth instead of teaching you how to fish. But you have the training. Now it's on you to recreate a new concept of yourself as I am totally safe. I'm totally worthy and deserving of XYZ amount of money. As a matter of fact, I have this right now. I'm in that now. And impress your subconscious so it reflects. You can all do this, but that is your work. That is your work. And I so understand when people are inside this community of our 10K and 30-day mastermind and then they graduate. We have a graduates group, but it's not the same level of engagement. So we've opened up a gold program for you guys and made it really affordable. Again, we've leaned in, we've listened to you guys. So check your emails. Check out the Facebook grad group. The offer's in there as well. Figgy says, where do I start? Yeah, so Figgy, this again is the website. If you guys are really just starting, head over to takeyourpowerbacknow.com/WCA. Takeyourpowerbacknow.com/WCA. Copy this website URL. Watch the video. There's an hour and 20-minute video, which really gives you some training about, how to rid shame, how to raise your vibration, how we've helped 700 clients in the last several years with our process. And that's really the best place for you to start. These are great questions. I'm just going through here. Your mess is your message. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of questions in here. I want to make sure I go through all of these. A lot of people are feeling called now. I feel great right now. You're in my head, Vanessa. Right on, Crystal. Elizabeth, need to get out of the old limiting beliefs and reframe through asking ourselves. Yes. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? We're all living out our beliefs. That's what we're doing. And the shit part is no one's taught us this really important stuff in school. They teach you algebra and they teach you, they don't teach you how to emotional intelligence. That's real power. Knowing how to create, that's real fucking power. Who's going to work at McDonald's and clean toilets? That doesn't work for humanity. That doesn't work for the power, that for the cog. You're either a cog in the wheel or you're rolling your own wheel. Take your power back now, guys. You need to learn this. To really show your children what it's like to be free. Your kids are watching you. These 3 kids, they're just watching you all day long. And every parent wants the best experience, better than they had for their children. Show them, lead them. Actually, ask them to teach you freaking Instagram and the TikTok. These freaking kids are like so beyond. I ask them teenager all the time, well, how do I do this stories thing here? What should we do? They're so smart. Okay, Erica says, I've done the soul work. I completely believe and understand in mindset, but I need business strategy. Yeah, so if you're looking for support with business strategy, you want to join our 10K and 30-day program. And again, here, I didn't think I would get so many questions about our programs, but I'm happy that you guys are really asking. So 10K and 30-day program.com. If you want to work with me and get to talk with me every week, that's the program. I do live Q&As for the 10K and 30-day program on Mondays. Tuesdays, the live Q&A, there is none. Wednesdays is Facebook ads. Thursdays is mindset, technology, and copywriting. And Fridays is Facebook ads again. So we have 4 live Q&As every week in the 10K and 30-day program. 4. That's like over 8 hours of live Q&A every week. That's why you see so many people, getting great results. It's a very high support program. And again, for some people, it's not, they don't have the cash to do that. Some people are smart. They go to the bank, they find the resources, they realize, okay, I'm going to do 90 days. Used to be 8 weeks, but now we made it to 90 days. I'm going to do this in 90 days, and I'm going to have a business going, clarity, a platform, my program, know what to do every day in my marketing, obliterate all my limiting beliefs in 90 days instead of 9 months or 9 years. Yes. And people want to invest. They see the value in doing that. For other people, they can't at this moment in time. And this is why we've opened up the WCA, just the online version without support, so at least people can get started learning on their own, watching videos and implementing. Gemma, I'm in the UK too and doing a 10K program. It's really fantastic. Go for it. Thank you, Sona. Gemma. Thank you, Sona. Crystal, exactly. Okay, now is the time to teach your children how to be free. Yeah, man. They're watching you guys. Do you have any idea how we can leverage the upcoming governmental spending so we can help more people at once? I think I heard something. My husband was looking at this with the CFO this morning, that they're opening up, I think it was last night, they passed something about for either existing businesses getting some kind of a grant. It's only about $1,000 or so. I mean, I think there's something that just came out last night, and we'll keep you guys tuned. Actually, that we were talking about this with our sales team this morning. But I can't tell you any more details other than that, Anik. Nancy, how many people tell you you're a Meryl Streep double? I love Meryl Streep. Do you know that Meryl Streep is like one of my most absolute favorite people on the planet? And Susan Sarandon. I don't know, just like, I love their work. Thank you. LaQuinta, I got a loan and made my money back in 90 days. Right on, rockstar. It works if you do the work. So thank you guys. If you're grads and you're chiming in here on the chat and sharing, I really appreciate you supporting other people to lean in and just do it. Trust yourself. There's a reason why you tuned in here today. Flight attendants had a big win. Tammy is saying, don't know what that's about. Tammy, I know Tammy's in our program. Sylvia, I love all the knowledge and wisdom in the WCA. Thank you. You're welcome. So Sylvia's done the WCA. You're welcome. We also did a live Q&A for the WCA. It was like a 4-hour marathon, and all of the questions that people asked, I put it inside. So there is like some real content of people asking questions, mindset questions, strategy questions, Facebook ads questions. It's also in the replays inside. Crystal says, fuck the government. Yeah, they want to do a stimulus to help businesses, like $600, I believe is what I heard. Sharon, they passed legislation that will aid businesses that are affected by this. Check with your SBA, deed with your state government. I'm in a 10K program, said Ruth, and it is so worth the investment. I got really clear with what I offered and got over my visibility blocks. Right on, Ruth. It's so worth it. And Ruth, you also did the WCA first, because I remember seeing you on that live call. And then I saw you on the inside. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, you guys. Sean says, just do it. I'm a 10K grad and change my spiritual business. Thank you. Yeah, it really is for light workers, love leaders, healers, coaches, consultants, people who are in a transition. You're making a new career move and you don't know how, and you don't know what's the best marketing way. What should I be doing first? Overwhelmed? Is it a YouTube channel? Is it an email list? Is it a Facebook ad? We just give you our recipe. We take you by the hand and we help you implement all the pieces. And the goal and the outcome is that you have sales. A lot of our clients have sales within the 8-week or the 90-day framework. And many people, sometimes they have a little bit of a longer learning curve, but we watch them in the grads group and within 90 days of graduating, they have sales. So, you just have to be where you're at and really, be kind to yourself. Everyone is learning. Everyone has to go through these learning curves, but what an incredible time. You guys have time now. You have time on your hands. Use it. Use this as an opportunity. Monica, same here. I got a PayPal credit loan. Yep. That's a lot of our clients get started. They get a PayPal credit loan. Made my 7K money back within a month after graduating. Most terrifying, amazing decision I made. Right on, Monica. Learn to trust yourself, you guys. Menton, is there an opportunity to start with the WCA and move to 10K in 30 days after? Yep, a lot of our clients do. When you join the WCA, we give you a breakthrough call. So you have a chance to connect with a member of my team. And so a lot of people get started in WCA and they're like, okay, I've done all this. I feel great about this. I've done that. I've done this. And now I'm stuck with this. And then I think we take it off of your, we take the WCA payment off of the 10K and 30-day investment. So help people get started. That's what we really want. We want to get you guys some momentum. Okay, in Canada, 1,000, 2,000 for self-employed people. So that's it. You know, the WCA is in that price range. And again, we made it on sale here for the next 48 hours. So it's great if in Canada, you guys are getting cash for being self-employed, US as well. Okay, you guys, the payment plan for the WCA is for 48 hours. We've made it a 48-hour deal before the price goes back up to normal. So that is our payment plan. Lori says the 10K program was life-changing for me personally, professionally, and spiritually. Thank you, Vanessa. You're welcome. I got fucking goosebumps, you guys. Dash says 2K may not be feasible for some who are out of work. Is there a payment plan for the WCA? That is the investment, is the 2,000 for 48 hours. But there's always a way for you guys to, you know, this is about being resourceful. So how can I is a great question. PayPal credit, call your credit cards, get an increase on your cards. The money exists, you guys. Adversity is an opportunity to tune into self, sometimes move money around, ask people to support you. It all exists for you now. I can tell you this. Sharon, this has been the hardest part to be where I am at. And now finally looking at getting my coaching program after 4 years. Awesome, Sharon. Menton, thank you, Vanessa. You've impacted so many lives. Your calling has enabled many others to achieve their true calling. Again, impacting so many of us. You're a big part of the world reaching spiritual awakening. Thank you, Vanessa, for your time. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I want all of you guys to have this feeling. It's so rad to be able to help people. And, you know, the money it's cool. Yeah, it's nice, but this is not why I do what I do. It's, you know, women who are like, I took my kids on this trip. Oh my God, we spent the summer at the lake, you know, like, fuck yeah. Showing your, your family, living the way you want to live, freedom. Take your power back now, overcome fear, thrive. You guys, you're all conscious creators. You can all do this. Is it going to be scary? Yes. You know, we can help you with that. It's terrifying when your life, when you move through the fear, you guys, and you really connect with what and who you really are. And again, it's not your fault. No one's taught you how to do this. Powers that be want you to freaking work at McDonald's and freaking clean toilets. You know, but when you really learn who you are and you connect in with that source and let love lead you, your life becomes a magic fucking carpet ride. It really does. We do have a referral for you guys. So if you want to, you can, here's another way you guys can earn an income. Let me share this with you. So we have an opt-in page. And let me share with you guys the link. If you want to earn an income right now, we pay people a $500 referral if you send people to who enroll in our 10K and 30 program. So this is the link that you would want to share on your personal Facebook wall, or if you have an email list. It's takeyourpowerbacknow.com/love. And I'm going to show you guys, if you do share that link, you're going to be sharing the link to our masterclass. And I'm going to show you guys here what the masterclass opt-in page looks like. And then people go through this and they watch this masterclass training. They have an opportunity. So that's the link, takeyourpowerbacknow.com/love. And then they have an opportunity to, well, they can read a little bit about who I am, and this is what they learn. And if they buy either the 10K program or the WCA program, we pay you guys. So we don't have the affiliate program super set up, but if they apply, there's a place that says who referred you, and we're happy to pay you. We pay our, a lot of our clients pay off their entire programs this way. Nancy Barrel, this woman comes to mind. She actually made money doing this. Like, she paid off her program and then just kept sending us referrals. So this is another really cool income opportunity if you guys want to maybe, gather your funds together to join us. You can start sharing this link, and we're more than happy to pay you guys referral fees. So it's $500 for the 10K and 30-day program for each person who enrolls and pays. And then it's $200 for the WCA. You're welcome. Okay, and Nick, thank you so much, Vanessa, for your answers. Leveraging government funding. By the way, you look more amazing every time I follow you. Oh, thank you. Former Canadian, now American. I hear that Canadians losing their jobs are going to receive $2,000 by April 10th. Awesome. In the US, my debriefings with the CISA US agency are listing funding $5,000 to $20,000 for emotional workers. Ha! As well as easing of certification programs in the USA. This may be a new way to fund our engagement with you in the future. Yes, but I love the idea of your referral program. Yeah, so guys, I'm telling you, there's more money out here in the universe than you can imagine. What you need to be doing is opening up yourself, your vibration, you're opening up to how can I do this, and tuning in and being quiet, because the answer is it will come. It is possible for each and every one of you. You can do this, and let's help you overcome fear and thrive and turn your freaking life into a magic carpet ride. I'm totally down to support each and every one of you with that. So, I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. My commitment to you is going to be creating that radical self-care PDF for you guys. We're going to send you the replay. I want to send you that radical self-care PDF with some ideas, and I'll keep you guys up to date as well. Thank you for sharing here, and Nick, about some of the funding that's coming out from the government. As we hear more, we'll continue sharing. Keep your eyes peeled as we launch our new digital courses. We have digital courses coming out about love and relationships. We have new courses coming out, with the Take Your Power Back Now book, healing, your inner child. There's some really cool stuff, guys. It's an exciting time. And I'd like to do more of these live streams with you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time, showing up here today, and investing in yourself. It's time, a big time commitment away from your family. So thank you. And also, if you feel called to share this when the replay comes out, please do. If you want to share our opt-in page and earn referral income, you're welcome to do that. If you want to join us on the inside of our programs, I would love to see you there. And remember, real love is the only thing that's real. Love you guys so much. Bye. Have an amazing day, lovers.